Hi, this is Kim, or Adverse Camber 42, continuing my playthrough of Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair on PlayStation 4. And we should have an exciting quest today, given that last time I played this, we stopped halfway through a class trial, so today we are going to continue and hopefully find out who actually killed Mahiru, as I think all we did was narrow down that it wasn't Hiyoko last time. So anyway, let's just start it moving, because we are going to immediately start out in the thick of everything.
ひよこちゃんの言うことを信じると知って、で、そこからどうなるんすか？
犯人の目的が西園寺さんを罠にはめることなら、そこで使われたものが手がかりになるんじゃないかな。
例の手紙のことか？
じゃなくて、グミの方かな。
は？お菓子が手がかりになるのか？
ねえ、西園寺さんがクローゼットで目を覚ました時って、もうそこにグミってあったの？
あ、そういえばなかった気がする。
やっぱりね。
やっぱりって？
だって西園寺さんがいる間に捏造の証拠を置いても、彼女に見つかったら捨てられちゃうもん。
つまりクローゼットにグミが置かれたのは西園寺がビーチハウスから逃げ出した後ということか。
犯人は現場に戻ってきたの？私が出てった後で？
そんな面倒なことをせずともビーチハウスのどこかに隠れていればいい話だ。
無理だよ、あそこには隠れる場所なんてないもん。シャワールームだって逃げる時にちょっと覗いたけど、でも誰もいなかったもん。
じゃあやっぱ戻ってきたってことか？
どっちだろうね。でもその問題の答えが事件の真相につながってる気がするよ。
I want to play a new game. Is that what you're thinking? So we prepared the perfect product for you. You will drive into your own brain and logically discern the mysterious answer from several questions. It's called a logic dive. During the logic dive, you will control a version of yourself created from an image within your own brain. Your task is to reach the goal, the final destination of the synapse course. You can move sideways with the left stick and accelerate with the R1 button. This is sounding an awful lot like Cars. Various obstacles, make sure you're familiar with the controls so you can reach the goal. Okay. It's always hard to get an image of what this is going to be like before you actually see it. Controls again once it started anyway. She's right, this might be a very important problem. If the killer tampered with evidence after Hiyoko ran away from the beach house, when did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? Think. If I just focus and think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Oh, it's more like snowboarding, okay. Let's have a look. So accelerate with X, brake with circle. Triangle is jump. X, circle, triangle, got it. Oh, this is easier to control than the car in Cyberpunk. arrived before Hiyoko, I think. Let's try that. Oh, I see. So we gotta go into the red area, I guess. Let's try that. She must have been waiting for her. When did the killer leave? Before, I guess? Oh no, okay. The killer left after. Where the hell were they hiding themselves then? In the shower room? They have to still be in the house if they're saying they left after. Was that it? I don't feel we uncovered very much, but there we are. So the killer arrived before Hiyoko, left after her, and was always in the beach house.
やっぱり犯人は隠れてたんじゃないか？
がっかりだな。長々と考え込んだ挙句にそんなトンチンカンな発言とはね。隠れる場所なんてなかったって言ったよね。何語で説明すれば分かってくれるのかな。
容疑が晴れた途端にすっかり強気になりましたな。
いや、隠れる場所ならあったはずだぞ。西園寺、お前がちゃんと見てない場所だ。
どこのこと言ってんの？しつこいと終わりのデコピンで永久に黙らせるよ。
I really don't want that to happen to me. I need to answer by any means. The place where the killer was hiding, the place where Hiyoko hasn't looked, is... It's gotta be the bathroom, it can't be anywhere else. She was in the kind of locker area.
しまった。
Okay. So the other way around, she was hiding in the shower area.
ここだ。
Oh, apparently so.
おそらく犯人はクローゼットに隠れてたんだ。
クローゼットって私が閉じ込められてた場所じゃん。
Oh, were they inside one of the surfboard cases maybe or something?
お前はそこで目を覚ました後、慌てて飛び出したって言ったよな。だったらクローゼットの中はちゃんと見てないはずだ。
だがあんなに狭い場所に2人も隠れられるのか？だからこそ犯人はそこに作ったんだよ。
The killer made sure to arrange a hiding place in advance. I'm going to assume it was the surfboard cases. Like those things over there, I think, were bags that surfboards fit inside.
ここだ。あそこにだったら隠れられたんじゃないか？ほら、棚に積まれてたサーフボードケースの中だよ。
え？サーフボードケースの中？
あの棚ってさ、すごいごちゃごちゃしてたよね。一つの段に二つのボードが置いてあったり、あれは犯人がわざとそうしたんじゃないかな。だって私たちがこの島に来たばっかの時はあんなに雑になってなかったはずだもん。じゃ
ああの時犯人は私のすぐそばにいたの？
ああ、お前のすぐそばでじっと息を潜ませて隠れてたんだよ。
言うなれば毒を食らわば皿までってやつっすね。
もしや東大元暮らしのことか？
言うなればなんて意味のわからない言葉を使うもんじゃないっすね。
とにかくそこにじっと隠れてた犯人は西園寺が出て行ったのを見計らった後でようやくサーフボードケースの中から出てきたんだ。 僕もその意見には賛成だな。
誰もおめえには聞いてねえ。
罪をかぶせようとしている西園寺さんだけを残して犯人だけがビーチハウスを離れるわけないもんね。残された西園寺さんがその偽装工作を台無しにしたら犯人はどうしようもなくなっちゃうわけだし、そう、犯人が同じビーチハウスに隠れて西園寺さんを見張ってたと考える方が自然だよ。
聞いてねえのにペラペラ喋りやがって。よーし、ぶん殴られたくなかったらおとなしく俺にぶん殴られろ。おとなしくなってな。じゃあ歯を食いしばれよ。
ごめんワニさん、そうじゃなくてさ、ねえモノクマ、ちょっと気になったことがあるんだけど聞いてもいいかな。
きっと聖徳太子は未来人だったと思うよ。歴史が動く裏には決まって未来人が関係しているからね。
未来人の話はまた今度聞くとして、確か死体発見アナウンスが流れる条件に3人以上の人間が死体を発見ってあったよね。あの3人以上って犯人自身も含めるの？
そうだね。まあ基本的にはそういうことになってるよね。
歯切れが悪いね。
まったくもう、そんなところに目をつけるなんて嫌な性格だな。言い訳から始めるようだけど、死体発見アナウンスは推理のためのものじゃないよ。あくまで公平に裁判を進めるためのもの。みんなに死体の発見を知らせるためのものなんだってば。
だから推理に持ち出されるのはいかんだって？まあその言い分もわからなくないけどね。だって死体を発見するシチュエーション次第では3人以上のルールが致命的になる場合もあるしね。
なので明言をしていない以上はフレキシブルな対応をさせていただいております。
フレキシブルな対応ね。で今回はどうなの？犯人を含んだ3人なの？そうじゃないの？
もう分かったよ。言えばいいんでしょ。今回は犯人を含んでないよ。はい、終わり。
つまり今回は犯人以外の3人が小泉さんの死体を発見しているんだね。
それがどうしたんだ？
なんとなく気になったから聞いただけだよ。それより話を戻そうか。
お前さんが横道にそらしたんじゃろうが。
犯人がサーフボードケースに隠れてたってところからですよね。
そんで清子ちゃんが走り去った後で犯人は悠々と証拠隠滅ライフを味わったと。
だが話を進める前にはっきりさせておかねばならぬことがあったはずだ。犯人は西園寺が逃げる前に死体でドアを塞いだはずだが、結局その時についた血はどうしたのだ？
そういや、その謎の決着がまだだったの。
大丈夫だよ。ここまでたどり着いた君たちならその答えだってすぐに見つけられるはずだよ。さあ議論を再開させようか。
Now then, I shall explain to you the final feature in non-stop debates. From this point forward, you will now be able to use the truth flashback. If you hold down the triangle button, the shape of the reticle will change. If you aim at the remark's weak spot and keep in that position, you'll be able to memorize it. This memorized... Oh, right, we did this in the last game. If you don't seem to have the answer to lie or mistake in your available truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot. And I can only use it to refute, not agree. Okay. Makes it a bit easier. So I presume we're going to have to use it this time.
犯人は体についた血をどうしたのかな？
シンプルに洗い流したんじゃないの？
シャワーは使えねえんだろ。なら洗い流すのは無理じゃねえか。
別にシャワーを使わなくったって。
あ、クローゼットのウェットスーツは？あれを着て死体を運んだのかもよ。
シャワー以外のものを使えば
汚れたウェットスーツはどうすんのさ。
バラしてトイレに。
毎朝クソを流してるわしには断言できる。絶対に詰まるぞ。
Okay, what was supposed to be memorizing?
犯人以外が死体を動かしたとか洗い流せたんじゃないかな。
Okay, I'm pretty sure I know how they did wash themselves. I think that's obvious. Oh, hello, Laura. How are you doing? My timer's stopped at the moment, so let's feed the cats for you, because I can see you press the button. Actually, I'm not sure where I've put my dreamies. Oh, there they are. There we go. I see you, Tia. And Sherry there. Oh, I can see you all. Does nobody want any of Laura's dreamies? Oh, it's only Shrody that wants Laura's dreamies. Yeah, Laura, I agree. I think they clean themselves off with the bottles of water. I mean, they could still stand in the shower room and do that, couldn't they? Even though the water was shut off. Here you go, Shrody. Have some dreamies. Oh, Tia, have you realised I'm feeding someone? You come here. There we go, T. You have some dreamies too. Sherry's asleep in a sunbeam at the moment, so I don't think she'll come over. But you've fed Shrody and Tia at least. Good babies. Okay, but it just said about memorising a statement, so presumably we're going to have to memorise one of the statements to prove this.
別にシャワーを使わなくったって。
あ、クローゼットの上、あれを着て死体を運んだら。
シャワー以外のものを使えば。
汚れたウェットスーツはどうすんの。
バラしてトイレに。
毎朝クソ絶対に詰まっ。
作戦が犯人以外が死体を洗い流せたんじゃないかな。
犯人は体についた。
シンプルに洗い流したんじゃない。
シャワーは使えねえ。喉洗い流すのは無理じゃねえか。
別にシャワーを使わなくったって。
あ、クローゼットの上、あれを着て死体を運んだのかも。
シャワー以外のものを使えば。
Okay, so let's memorize that.
汚れたウェットスーツはどうす。
バラしてトイレに。
I guess we've used Hihiko when he says it would have been impossible.
犯人は体についた
シンプルに洗い流
す。シャワーは使えねえんだろ。喉洗い流すのは無理じゃねえか。
それは違うぞ。
I know you've had your treats. Good girl.
帰り血を洗い流すだけなら何もシャワーを使わなくたってできたはずだ。シャワー以外のものを使えばいいんだからな。
シャワー以外のものってなんだよ。
Something other than the showers used to wash off the blood? It's possible. Alright, Laura's already said the drinks, so let's go with that.
冷蔵庫の中のドリンクだ。あれを使えば体についた血を洗い流せるよな。
握ったぞ。
断言できるがそれはありえないぞ。
どうしてだよ。
あの冷蔵庫をよく思い出してみろ。そうすればわかるはずだ。冷蔵庫のドリンクを使った可能性など存在しないということがな。
Okay. Why? It's gonna be a sword fight. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I'm not sure what the
ビーチ
reputation
ハウ
is
スの
of
冷
this,
蔵
but
庫
we'll
確か
find
に
out.
ドリンクがあったな。だが葉がドリンク1本とても血を洗い流すには足りんぞ。
引くわけにはいかない。使ったドリンクが1本だけとは限らない。大量に使えば洗い流せるはずだ。
ありえないと言っただろ。あの冷蔵庫に色や匂いのついたそんなもので体はベタつき汚れも残り香料の匂いも大量に使えばなおさらわざわざ怪しまれるようなものだぞ。
They used all the water.
ありえないと言っただろ。
left.
あの冷蔵庫に水の類はなかったのだ。色や匂いのそんなもので体はベタつき香料を大量に使えばなおわざわざ怪しまれるようなものだぞ。あ ありえないと言ったが、あの冷蔵庫に色や匂いのついたドリンクばかり。そんなもので体はベタつき、汚れも透量の匂い。大量に使えばなおさらだ。わざわざ怪しまれるようなものだぞ。ありえないと言っただろ。あの冷蔵庫に水の類はなかったのだ。色や匂いのついたドリンクばかりでな。そんなもので血を洗いながら体はベタつき、汚れ透量の匂い。大量に使えばなおわざわざ怪しまれるようなものだぞ。
Yep, come on.
ありえない。あの冷蔵庫に水の類。
その言葉切らせてもらう。いや、あの冷蔵庫には水があったんだよ。
何度も言わせるの。あそこには水などどこにも。
それは事件後の話だろ。事件前は違う。ちゃんと水はあったんだ。そして犯人はその水を全て使って自分の体の血を洗い流したんだ。
全て使ったからあそこにはなかったというのか。そんなものはこじつけだ。
こじつけなんかじゃない。証拠ならちゃんとゴミ箱の中に残ってたはずだ。大量に捨てられた同じ種類のペットボトル。これがそうなんじゃないか。
ああ、確かにこれって水のペットボトルって感じのデザインだね。
つうか実際そうだぞ。俺何日か前にビーチハウスに行った時、そのペットボトルで水を飲んだ気がする。
もっと早く気づいてくださいよ。ではペットボトルの水をシャワー代わりにしたのは本当なのですね。
大量のペットボトルの水を全身に浴びたなんて実にシンプルで納得しやすい答えっすもん。
Hold on a sec. Now that I think about it, if they soak their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, that person would be...
どうやら日向君も気づいちゃったみたいだね。犯人の正体に。
Yeah, I think I've got it.
ほら、やっぱりそうだ。
待ちやがれ。犯人に気づいただと。
それって本当なんですか。
そうか。それは誰を指しているのだ。
The killer used plastic water bottles to wash off the blood that had splattered onto them. That killer, Mahiru's killer. It must be that person. Okay, people of the chat, do you know who Mahiru's killer is? Would you like to make a bet? So we've got Hiyoko, we've got Tanaka, Akane, Fujiko, Ibuki, Nagato, Mikan, Chiaki, Nekomaru, Sonia, Peko, Kazuichi. Okay, Laura's asking how we can determine the killer. I think what Hajime's getting at is when they all met in the diner, one of them was soaking wet. So if you can remember who that is, you know who our current suspect is. There is one in particular who was wet. They claimed that it's because they'd been for a swim around the island. Well, hopefully that's it, because if so, I've got no idea either. Do you recall who, Laura? It's not game a girl, Laura loves her. She can't be the killer if you love her. See, I did promise you I'd give you harder trials this time. At least you haven't got this one as fast as you got some of the last ones in Danganronpa 1. It's not the annoying one. We've proven it's not Hiyoko. She can't take her kimono off to go swimming by herself. Do you want to make a guess, or do you want me to tell you? Yeah, Hajime is us, correct? Unless he's a very unreliable narrator. That's 3 you've knocked off then, at least. It was a girl, I'll tell you that. It was a girl who arrived wet. Ibuki and Soda were both with us. Yep, correct. I don't want to tell you. It was Peko. Oh, and time's run out while I was looking. Everyone's staring. We made a fool. Yeah, it was Peko that arrived soaking wet. There you go.
お前しかいない。ペコ山、お前なのか？
ちょっと、何黙ってんの？犯人じゃないかって疑われてんだよ。
では、とりあえず聞いておこうか。なぜ私が犯人だと思うのだ？
海水浴の待ち合わせの時、ダイナーに来たお前の姿を思い出したんだ。
Hajime and Kazuichi, why are you two here? Hey, aren't you breathing pretty heavy? I just did a little swimming.
犯人がペットボトルの水で全身を洗い流したなら、そいつは濡れてなきゃおかしい。ビーチハウスにはタオル類が置いてなかったし、水を完全に乾燥させるにも時間がかかるからな。お前はそれをごまかすために人泳ぎしてきたなんて言ったんじゃないのか？
黙ってねえで何とか言えよ。ちょっと待てやこら。てめえらはそいつをダイナーで見ただけでビーチハウスから来たのを見たわけじゃねえんだろ。だったら本当に泳いでただけかもしれねえだろ。
Yeah, I guess she could have gone swimming in the sea, that's the point. Though I guess you've also got a risk then that she'd gone outside covered in blood and someone could have seen her.
泳いでるのを見たやつだっていねえじゃねえか。いや、俺が見てるぞ。は？俺はてめえらとダイナーで会った後、ホテルに帰る途中でそいつとすれ違ったんだ。だからそいつは間違いなくビーチハウスとは逆の方向からダイナーに来たはずだ。
待てよ、それはおかしいだろ。さっきお前は言ってたじゃないか。
They are, though Fuyuhiko claims he saw her in a different place, so it couldn't have been her at the beach house. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I didn't even pay attention to the beach house. I went straight back to the hotel after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
お前は誰とも会ってないって言ったはずだ。
まだだ。まだその女が犯人だって決めるのは早えぞ。犯人がどうやってビーチハウスから出たのかがはっきりしてねえじゃねえか。
そういえばそうでしたね。
道路側のドアは塞がれてるし、ビーチ側の方は足跡が残るから無理となれば。
Well, that's the point. We haven't solved the locker room mystery yet.
じゃあ犯人はどこからどうやって出たっつんだ。
どうして冬彦ちゃんがムキになってるんすか？疑われているのはペコちゃんなんすよ。
Oh, sorry, Sherry's come for her share of the treats. That's more important. Share Bear. Share, come here. Oh, my sweet baby. Here's your share of the treaties. There you go, Share Bearo. Oh, Tia, you've had some. Let Sherry have her treats. Share, what's this? What's this? You want your treaties? Good girl, you eat those. Here, I'm going to give you this one to try and distract you. There you are, Cher. You eat your treats. Oh, Tia! Laura says you can have some more too. Isn't that nice of her? There you are. There you go, Tia. You have a few more. Laura's fattening you up today. There you are, Laura. They've all got treats.
いいから答えろ。答えられるもんなら答えてみやがれ。
答えられるかもしれないよ。
本当にわかるというのか？今までずっとわからなかった謎なんだぞ。
でもね、エコヤマさんが犯人だと仮定すると、その謎の答えも見えてきそうな気がするんだ。
Okay, I am curious about the locked room element.
そうか。ならば聞かせてもらおうか。ビーチハウスから出た方法とやらをな。
So to cover this again, if anyone's forgotten, there were only footprints leading away from the door that belonged to Hiyoko, who we know was our kind of patsy. The body was blocking the other door leaving, and the only other point of exit was a small window that was 9 foot up on a wall, and we proved that you could only access it if one person stood on another's shoulders.
じゃあ、まずは犯人がどこから出たのかをはっきりさせよっか。
I think Keiko's creepy, Laura. I quite like her character design. The killer's escape route, I might know what it was. In fact, the only possible thing I can think of is that opening. So, okay, what do you think the killer's escape route was, based on what I've said? So there's that door with only Hiyoko's footprints going away, the closet, the bathroom, or the small window. I mean, she might be a vampire. Ultimate vampire could be the twist. That could explain her red eyes, Laura. Okay, Laura reckons the window. Let's try that.
そうか。道路側の出入り口もビーチ側の出入り口も無理なら他に考えられるのは
Yeah, Ultimate Gymnast could fit through despite her breasts, but she did have to climb on top of Hajime to reach it. No one's tall enough to.
シャワールームの小窓以外にないはずだ。
あの窓の高さを知らねえのかよ。へこ山に届くような高さじゃねえんだよ。
でも、例えば誰かに手伝ってもらえば。
肩車でもしたら届くかもしんねえけど、手伝った方が取り残されちまうぞ。何か道具を使った可能性はありませんか？例えばロープのようなものとか。
で、使った後の道具はどうすんだ？外に捨てたとか間抜けなこと言うんじゃねえだろな。
いいな、それだと修学旅行のルールに引っかかるぞ。
Okay, so of course there's the littering rule.
ポイ捨ては禁止。たとえ証拠品であってもそれは同じっすね。
ほら見ろ、やっぱあの窓からは出られねえんだよ。
道具を使えばいいんだよ。
千秋ちゃん、寝てちゃダメっすよ。道具は使えないって今言ったばっかじゃないですか。
道具を使えないって話だったっけ？道具を処分できないって話じゃなかった？そっか、別に処分なんかしなくてもずっと隠して持ってればいいんですよ。
What object does she have in her body then?
へこ山お姉は水着なんだよ。隠すってどこに隠すの？女の特別な場所とか言ったらお前にぶっ込むぞ。
She's ultimate swordswoman, Laura. Or something like that.
嫌です。乱暴しないでください。
Even if the killer used an object to escape the window, they wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. So the only thing I can think of is the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case... Okay, we're gonna do the Hangman's Gambit, I think. Okay. I have no idea what this word is. Wooden sword, maybe? Is her sword wooden? See, you say wrapping. I was wondering about her, like, hair ribbon. But I think the word it's looking for is wooden sword. Oh shit, I can't remember how to pick things up again. I think I have to press a different button to shoot. When I'm not just destroying them. I need another W. Give me any more W's, is it? I can't think of anything but wooden for that first word. Because I'm assuming her sword's actually a kind of, Bakuto sort of thing. You know, like an Aikido practice sword. you. No, it's not wooden, okay. Fuck it, I'm just gonna have to try different weapons then. You got any idea what that word is? Let me know. Okay, the first word letter is W. Let's try O for a second. Nope. Those two O's are about to collapse. Well, the second one can't be S, that's not going to be a word. Let's try A. I have still no idea what this word is. Fuck's sake. Bamboo. Bamboo sword. Ah! It's a wooden sword. Fuck. That's the wrong button. B. Bamboo can be fairly sturdy. I'm pretty sure that is what those swords are made out of. Jesus, I hope it's going to give me like an hour to make this word. Okay, so we need W. Oh, fuck's sake, that was my O! Gotcha. よし、わかったぞ。
ペコ山ってさ、その背中の竹刀をいつも肌身離さず持ち歩いてるよな。確かあの時もそうだったな。お前は水着姿だったにもかかわらず、竹刀だけはちゃんと身につけてたよな。
まさか窓からの脱出にその竹刀を使ったというか。
そのまさかだよ。ペコ山はその竹刀を踏み台にして窓から出たんだ。
刀を踏み台に？
ほら、やっぱ忍者じゃねえか。だから言ったろ、忍者だったら簡単に登れるって。忍者には壁登りの技があんだよ。壁に立てかけた刀のつばの部分を踏み台にすんだ。
ああ、ジャパニーズ忍者ですね。
ソニアさん、忍者はジャパンにしかいないんです。
ペコ山さんの場合は竹刀だったけど、まあ体重の軽い女子なら苦もなく登れる。
どうだペコ山、何か反論はあるか？
I can't remember what the PTA is. Let's have a look. Oh, it's the rhythm game. Okay. Okay. I'm not very good at these ones, but let's give it a try. Yeah, I get on with it.
竹刀を踏み台にして窓から出ただ？だったら踏み台にした竹刀はどうなるんだよ。シャワールームに残されたまま回収できなくなっちまうじゃねえか、ボケ。
クズリュウ、お前はどうしてそんなに？
うるせえ。いいから答えろ。答えられるもんなら答えてみやがれ。竹刀を踏み台にしたらその竹刀が残されちまうだろうが。
He does have a point, however. Hiko, why are you... Okay, let's go, rhythm game.
証拠あんのかこら。そんなわけねえだろうが。黙れ黙れ黙れ黙れ黙れ。ふざけんな。証拠あんのかこら。黙れ黙れ黙れ黙れ黙れ。ふざけんな。証拠あんのかこら。そんなわけねえだろうが。これ証拠あんのかこら。てめえの内臓を売っちまうぞ。胸くそ悪いんだよ。胸くそ悪いんだよ。ほら黙れ黙れ黙れ黙れ。竹刀を踏み台にしたらその竹刀が残されちまうだろうが。これで終わりだ。
踏み台にした竹刀を回収する方法ならあるぞ。壁に立てかけた竹刀を踏み台にするとき、その竹刀に竹刀袋を結んでおいて、
That's actually really clever.
そのまま窓までよじ登った後に竹刀袋を手繰り寄せれば竹刀を回収することができるんだ。なるほど、竹刀だけじゃなく竹刀袋まで脱出のために使ったんだね。尾張さんは忍者みたいって言ってたけど、そんな安っぽいもんじゃないよ。常に竹刀を携帯するペコ山さんだからこその離れ技。超高校級の剣道家にふさわしい方法って言えるよね。だからこそ残念だよ。僕に協力させてくれればもっと素敵な計画になったかもしれないのにな。
Oh, fuck up and die, Nagato.
ああ、おめえは引っ込んでろ。
本当なんですか？本当にペコ山さんが小泉さんを。
ちょっと待てよ。おめえらは憶測で物を語ってるだけじゃねえか。証拠がねえだろ。証拠がなければ俺は認めねえぞ。分かったかクラ。
もういいと言ったなら、これ以上は何を言ったところでただの悪あがきだ。
She admits it just now, right? She admitted she's Mahiru's killer, right? But is this right? Even though Fujiko was the only one arguing with us, Heko admitted it so freely.
花は桜木、人は武士といったところか。その潔さだけは認めてやろう。よし、貴様が認めるならそれで終わりだ。それでは投票タイムを始めよう。
そうだな、さっさと始めてくれ。
ちょっと待って。その前に一つだけ確認させて。
投票タイムの後ではダメなのか？
それにも関わる大事な話なんだよね。ほら、
Yeah.
ペコ山さんの動機についてだよ。
If Pekko's guilty, she's oddly keen for us to all vote for her.
動機？
結局あなたはトワイライトシンドローム殺人事件とは無関係だったよね。だったらさ、どうして小泉さんを殺しちゃったの？
Good point, Chiaki.
そんなことか。そうだな、その質問に答えるとしたら、我が大義のためとなるのかな。
Huh?
大義？
この世の正義を守るため。
Huh?
私はたかが支援ごときで自分の手を汚したりはしない。私が人を殺す理由はただ一つ。正義を守るためだ。
お前さん、何を言っとるんじゃ。
正義こそが人間を人間たらしめる秩序、人間が誇るべき美徳。正義は永遠の太陽であり、不滅の月である。幸せを守る父であり、優しく微笑む母である。
Okay, Peko just snapped.
もしもし、ペコちゃん、どうしちゃったんすか？
正義がこの世から消えるようなことがあれば、たちまち世界は凍りつき、人々からは微笑みが消えてしまうだろう。そうはさせない。
もういい、もうやめろ。
正義は絶えずに我らの頭上に輝き、我らを導く存在でなければならないのだ。
やめろって言ってんだろうが。
だから私は戦う。正義を守るために戦い続けるのだ。
これはまさか。
輝く正義を仮面に浴びて、醜き悪の五臓六腑をぶちさらす。正義発表。正義で貫く正義のど真ん中、闇夜に輝く土正義一番星と呼んで、キラキラちゃんとは私のことだ。
Okay.
正義を執行しようか。
なんだそりゃ。小山よ、何したんじゃ。
私はキラキラちゃん。
I love Kira Kira-chan for her actual Japanese name.
キラキラと輝く正義のもと、正義を振りかざしにやってきたのだ。
In case you haven't seen Death Note, Kira is the kind of Japanese pronunciation, of course, for the word killer. So, Killer Killer-chan. That was brilliant.
何これ、うすら寒くて付き合えないよ。
ペコちゃんがキスしちゃった。
皆さん気をつけてください。キラキラちゃんは正義の味方を自称するシリアルキラーなのです。古今東西の様々なヒーローものの覆面をかぶって犯罪者を殺しまくる殺人鬼のはずなんですけど、あれ？
正義の味方、それでお面をかぶってんのか。
これは線引きのようなものだ。あらゆる偶像崇拝がそうであるように、太陽は手が届かないからこそ尊い。ならば正義もそうあるべきだ。
よくわからんが、こいつはどえれえことになっちまったの。
What the heck is this? Peko is the killer? Why is it turning out like this?
これは驚きの超展開ですよ。グーしかグー。ちょっと寝てる場合じゃないですって。これ殺人鬼ですよ。グーしかグー。またかよ。寝言？
で、さっきの質問の答えは？あなたはどうして小泉さんを殺しちゃったの？
この世界は正義の光で満たされてなければならない。そこに一切の影も許してはならないのだ。悪、即、残、殺。どんな状況であろうとも悪を見過ごすわけにはいかない。
まさか小泉お姉のこと？
それを知ってたってことは、君もあのゲームをプレイしたんだね。
おかげでドブネズミのようにこそこそと隠れていた人殺しの共犯者を見つけることができた。
では、お前さんが小泉を殺した理由というのは？
無論正義を守るためだ。正義を守るために私が無慈悲な剣となり、そして正義を執行したのだ。やばい、
とわかりやすいぐらいにベタなサイコパスじゃないっすか。
気持ち悪いよ。
猫山、それがお前の本性なのか。
本性？自分が何者かなどとっくに忘れたさ。私にはそれだけの覚悟があるということだ。最も大切なものを守るために大切なものを捨てる覚悟がな。この世を正義でキラキラと照らすことができるのなら、私は何者にでもなろう。
もう限界だ。こんな茶番劇さっさと終わらせるぞ。
End it? He's right. We need to end this already. The killer? In the end, there's no mistake that it was Pico all along.
この事件をもう一度最初から振り返って、それで終わりにさせるぞ。
Okay, let's try and remember the order that things actually happened. Time movement controller. Okay. We're dropping the lemon gummy in there. I think there's freezers there, so that's the fake one. Everyone arriving over there. What we got? Hyoko wakes up. Okay, we should be able to do that. That's gonna be when Hyoko wakes up, maybe? Yeah. The lemon gummy she didn't think was there when she woke up. In the closet after she ran away, the yellow gummy. Hyoko making a promise with someone. That'll be towards the start. Maybe that one. Yep. Got Mahiru arrives at the beach house. Oh, that's the footprints, okay. Mahiru arrives at the beach house. Mask off next to the body. Footprints will be after she woke up. A big bit of evidence. That one. Hyoko was the first to arrive, so that will be there. Hyoko's still sleeping, all the water. Now time to wash off the blood, the water. And the last lot. What's that one then? Where should I hide inside the surfboard case? Ones at the end. Sending the letters. There we go. Okay, closing arguments.
事件の始まりは今朝のことだ。小泉が西園寺に声をかけたところからだった。きっと小泉は動機として与えられたトワイライトシンドローム殺人事件をプレイして、自分と同じようにゲームの登場人物だった誰かにその内容について相談したかったんだろう。そして西園寺は小泉の誘いに応じ、二人は後でゆっくり話をする約束を交わした。だけどそんな二人の約束を聞いていた人物がいた。そいつこそが今回の事件の犯人なんだよ。 2人の会話を盗み聞いた犯人はその約束を利用したある殺人計画を思いついた。あるものを用意することで2人の行動を操ろうと企んだんだ。それは手紙だ。小泉と西園寺のそれぞれに偽物の手紙を送ったんだ。小泉には14時30分にビーチハウスへ来てほしいという内容の手紙を送り、一方の西園寺には14時ちょうどにビーチハウスへ来てほしいという内容の手紙を送った。そうやって約束の時間を別々にすることで2人をバラバラにビーチハウスへとおびき出したんだ。その手紙にまんまと騙された西園寺は手紙通りに14時にビーチハウスを訪れ、そこで待ち構えていた犯人によって眠らされてしまったんだ。西園寺を眠らせた犯人はすぐに彼女をクローゼットの中に隠した。後で彼女を犯人に仕立て上げるためにだ。そしてそのまま14時30分になると今度は小泉がビーチハウスを訪れた。自分が殺人の標的として狙われているとも知らずにな。そんな無防備な小泉に背後から近づいた犯人はある凶器を構えた。あの現場に残ってた金属バットだ。金属バットは小泉の後頭部に振り下ろされ、そこで小泉は息絶えた。積み木の検視によると小泉は即死だったらしいから、犯人が誰かもわからないまま殺されたんだろうな。こうして小泉を殺すという目的を達成した犯人はそこから現場の偽装工作を開始したんだ。まず小泉の死体を引きずって移動させ、その死体で道路側のドアを封鎖してしまった。それと現場に落ちていた仮面もそこで犯人が自ら残したものなんだろうな。理由はわからないけど犯行声明みたいなものなのかもしれない。俺たちが死体を発見した時の状況はこうやって作られたんだ。だけど小泉の死体を動かしたせいで犯人はその返り血を体に付着させてしまった。しかもシャワールームは故障中で水が出ないからそれを洗い流すこともできない。でもそんなことは犯人の想定内だった。犯人は自分の体の血を洗い流すためにシャワー以外の別のものを使ったんだ。ビーチハウスの冷蔵庫にあったペットボトルの水だ。おそらく一連の犯行に及ぶ前からシャワールームにそれを運んでおいたんだろうな。犯人は水の出ないシャワーの代わりにそれで自分の体に付着した血を洗い流したんだ。ただ空になったペットボトルだけはビーチハウスのゴミ箱に捨てるしかなかったんだろう。屋外に物を捨てるのは禁止だし別の場所に運ぶのは時間がかかるからな。そうやって血を洗い流した犯人は西園寺がいるクローゼットのある場所に隠れたんだ。犯人はあらかじめ空にしておいたサーフボードケースの中に隠れたんだよ。そしてそのまま時間が経つと睡眠薬の効果が切れた西園寺が目を覚ました。クローゼットから出てきた西園寺はかなり動揺したはずだ。会う約束をしていたはずの小泉がなぜか目の前で死んでたんだからな。西園寺はそのショックと自分が疑われるかもしれないという焦りから慌ててビーチハウスを飛び出してしまったんだ。そのせいで西園寺は砂浜に足跡を残してしまったんだ。そして西園寺が立ち去った後、犯人はようやくサーフボードケースから出てくると西園寺にさらなる疑惑を向けるため事前に準備していたグミを置いたんだ。もっとも結果的にはそれが西園寺の疑惑を晴らす手助けになるんだけどな。そして最後に犯人はビーチハウスからの脱出に取り掛かった。 もちろんビーチから出て足跡を残すわけにはいかないから、犯人は別のルートでビーチハウスから脱出したんだ。それはシャワールームの小窓だ。ただ小窓は高い位置にあるから普通じゃ届かない。そこで犯人はある意外な道具を使ったんだ。犯人がいつも身につけていた竹刀だ。犯人はその竹刀の柄に竹刀を入れていた袋を結びつけ、そして竹刀袋を片手に持ったまま竹刀を踏み台にして小窓に飛び移ったんだ。そうやって外に出ることができれば、あとは竹刀袋を引っ張って竹刀を回収するだけだ。こうしてビーチハウスを後にした犯人は何食わぬ顔で俺たちの前に現れた。だけど濡れた髪と水着はすぐには乾かない。それを拭くタオルもビーチハウスにはなかった。だから犯人は言い訳のために俺たちにこう言ったんだ。人泳ぎしてきた後だって。
Those kind of practice swords have a kind of thick round padded thing on the end, and they also have quite a wide kind of pommel to them, I think, Laura. So basically she's kind of planted it against the wall and just used the pommel to give herself a leg up, and then she's pulled the entire thing up behind her. I mean, you'd have to be very quick and very light on your feet, but I imagine a swordswoman would be very light on her feet, and that's how she can do it.
どうだ、これがお前が起こした事件の真相だ。そうだよな、ペコ山ペコ。
なるほどな。で、それがどうしたのだ。へっちゃらかよ。私には何もやましいことなどないからな。
何言ってんのさ、小泉お姉を殺した分際で。違う。
私は正義の名のもとに悪を成敗しただけだ。
Well, that's one way of putting it.
断罪される理由などどこにもない。
もういいよ、さっさと投票を終わらせてこの天然ド変態女をぶっ殺しちゃおうよ。
殺されるわけがない。正義は決して殺されはしないぞ。それはお前たちにもよくわかっているはずだ。
何を言っている。
いいか、最も大切なものを守るためには大切なものを捨てる覚悟が必要なのだ。わかったか。
わかりません。何もわかりま
せん。では単刀直入に言おう。お前たちには正義を執行してもらう。私という正義を生き延びさせるために自分の命を諦めるのだ。
本気で言ってるのか。
本気どころか正義だ。ここで私が倒れたら誰がこの世の悪を取り締まるというのだ。さあ、自分の中にある正義の心に従うのだ。そして正義を守るために私を救え。とっとと正義を執行しろ。
ふざけんな。誰がおめえなんかのために死ぬか。
ここでペコちゃんを見逃したら伊吹たちが皆殺しにされちゃうじゃないですか。
偉大なる正義のためであれば多少の犠牲はやむを得まい。
多少ってそんな。
安心しろ。お前たちが命を賭して守った正義は決して無駄にはしないぞ。
もう付き合ってらんないよ。早く投票して処刑しちゃおうってば。
ですけど、その前に。
野間熊よ、投票じゃ。
むくむくむくむく。やっと起きた。話は聞かせてもらった。いや、聞いてなかったけど別にいいや。ではお前らはお手元のスイッチを押して投票してください。
It worries me that Peko wants us to vote for her.
結果プロとなるのは誰か。その答えは正解なのか不正解なのか。
Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this.
ワクワクのドキドキだよね。
Well, she's guilty. It's gonna be a short game otherwise.
ごめんなさい。もう少しだけよろしいでしょうか。すみません。もう少しだけ話し合いを続けさせてください。
話し合いを続けるって、でも投票は終わっちゃいましたよ。
ですけど、どうしても気になって。だって、こんなの絶対におかしいんですって。
At least Sonia's on my level. So violent, Laura. What if they've made the wrong choice?
おかしいとはどういう意味じゃ。
それはそうなんですけど、
ペコ山さんは本当にキラキラちゃんなのか。殺人鬼マニアのソニアさんはそれを気にしてるんだね。
Yes, I wondered the same.
おい、ソニアさんは殺人鬼マニアなんかじゃねえぞ。人より少しだけ熱狂的な情熱を注いでいるだけだ。
世間ではそれをマニアと呼ぶんす。
実を言うと僕も疑問に思ってたんだよね。だってソニアさんの知るキラキラちゃんとペコ山さんとでは決定的な相違点があるもんね。
決定的な相違点？
ソニアさんがキラキラちゃんについて以前こんな風に言ってたんだよ。
正義完了。正義で貫く正義のど真ん中、闇夜に輝くと正義一番星。人呼んでキラキラちゃんとは私のことだ。
Real life serial killers are just boring by comparison. What the heck was that? That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase. An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase? I read it in a magazine in the library. There has only been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it. I see, so that's what it was. I think I've got the difference between the serial killer and Pecco. I'm guessing it's nationality based on what we've just said.
そうか。そうだ。あの時のソニアの言葉からすると、
あの雑誌にその時のレポートが原文で載っていたので、私がそれを訳してみたのです。
訳してみたってことは、つまり日本語じゃなかったってことだよな。はい、
私が読んでいたあの雑誌はスペイン語の雑誌だったのです。ですからそこに載っていたキラキラちゃんのセリフも間違いなくスペイン語で、つまりキラキラちゃんと遭遇したジャーナリストも、そしてキラキラちゃん自体も
日本人じゃねえってことか。
All this time I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about those serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, I just assumed that both serial killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. If so...
小山、お前はキラキラちゃんなんかじゃない。そのはずがないんだ。
それでも自分がキラキラちゃんって言い張るなら、今の決め台詞を今度はスペイン語で言ってもらえるかな。
お前にそれができるのか。
どうやらこの仮面の剥がれる時が来たようだな。だがそれでいい。私にとってはもう必要のないものだ。そして今頃気づいたところでお前たちは手遅れだ。私の役割はとっくに終了している。私の道具としての役割はもうすべて完了しているのだからな。
あれなんかまた元に戻っちゃいましたけど。
あの仮面はもう用済みだ。今の私と同じように
なんだよそれ。用済みとか手遅れとかどういう意味だ？
すでに投票を終えた今となってはという意味だ。
おい、はっきりせんか。こっちはお前さんの目的を聞いておるんじゃぞ。
目的などあるわけがない。私はただの道具に過ぎないのだからな。
道具ってどういう意味なんですか？
ペコ山さんが道具ってことはさ、つまりその道具を使った人が他にいるってことだよね。
当然だろう。道具は道具だけでは何もできないのだからな。
なるほどね。ようやく分かったよ。まあなんとなくそんな気はしてたんだけどね。どういうことなんだ？つまり殺人現場になったビーチハウスにはペコ山さんと西園寺さん以外の別の誰かもいたんだよ。
別の誰か？
ほら、それを裏付ける根拠だってあったはずだよ。よく思い出してみてよ。
Okay, the proof. Oh, the body discovery announcement, right?
そうか。それって死体発見アナウンスのことを言ってるのか？うん、そうだよ。だってさっきモノクマが言ってたでしょ。
So, what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not? Ibuki and Soda arrived after the announcement though, along with Hajime. We all ran from the diner, didn't we?
Geez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
あのアナウンスは3人以上の人間が死体を発見すると流されるもの。そして今回のケースでは犯人であるペコ山さんは含まれていない。だとすると死体を発見したのは西園寺さんと相田くんだけってことになるけど。
そっか、それだと1人足りないんだね。
となれば必然的にあの場にはもう1人いたということになる。
しかもモノクマがフレキシブルに対応してまでその事実を隠そうとしたってことは、それは裁判の行方を握る重要な手がかりのはずだよ。
いや、そうじゃない。
ちょっと？
ああ、根本的な考え方からして間違っているな。言ったはずだぞ。私は道具だと。つまり、私はそのお方に使われるだけのただの道具でしかないのだ。
はあ？その誰かって今回の事件において誰よりも強烈な動機を持っていたあの人のことだよね。
Okay, do we know who actually has the strongest motive then? Who is it that would use Peko as a tool to kill someone? Clever. I think I've got this. Laura's saying the brother. So do you want to go with Fihiko? Where is he? That fella. Are we going with Fihiko then? For the one with the strongest motive? Yakuza, yep, okay.
お前しかいない。クズリーのことか。
そっか、ここでようやく繋がるんだね。今回の動機と今回の事件が。
でも動機っつってのはただのゲームだろ。完全に信じられる根拠だってなかったはずだぞ。そんなゲームなんかが強烈な動機って言えんのかよ。
No, the events that occurred in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. There's overwhelming proof of that too. And I haven't looked at the evidence for a while, so let's try and figure out what it is. The evidence that happened in real life. Oh, it's probably that.
これで証明できる。
Because that was the photo.
小泉の殺人に関係ないなら、そこまでして確かめる必要ないって思ってたけど、あのゲームは間違いなく現実でも起きてたんだ。それはクリア得点を見れば明らかだったんだよ。クリア得点としてもらえた写真に写ってたのは、どれもゲームの画面なんかじゃなかった。どれも現実の風景を切り取った本物の写真だったんだ。本当はクズリュウだって分かってたんだろ。犠牲者になった女子高生が自分の妹かどうかってことは分かっ。だって最初にあのゲームをクリアしてクリア得点を手に入れたやつって。
Hey, what's that envelope? What's inside? Shut up! What makes you think you have any right to question me?
あの封筒がそうだったんだろ。クリア得点を受け取ったのはお前だったんだよな。そんな風に自分の妹の死体写真を見せつけられたら、さすがに信じるしかなくなっちゃうよね。それでもその事実を否定したくて、その確認のために写真を小泉さんに送りつけたんだね。ね
え、どうしてクズリュウの話になってんの？そんなのどうでもいいじゃん。だって殺したのはペコ山なんでしょ？そうなんだよね。犯人はペコ山なんだよね。っていうか、もう投票しちゃいましたよ。
だから手遅れだと言ったのだ。何度も言っているように、私はただの道具にしか過ぎない存在だ。私には小泉を殺す動機などないし、殺す理由もなければ殺す意志もない。私はただ道具として使われただけだ。道具である以上は命令には逆らえないからな。
Unfortunately, I think you can only execute one person, Laura. And I think the argument she's trying to make is basically she was the accomplice, so we've named the wrong person.
なあ、何がどうなってんだ？誰か簡単に説明してくんねえか？
つまり私は犯人ではないということだ。私という凶器を使ったクズリュウ冬彦こそが小泉真昼を殺した真犯人なのだ。なんだそりゃ。
なるほどね。それがエコ山さんの狙いなんだね。
いや、私には狙いなどない。それがあるとすれば坊ちゃんの方だ。これは全て坊ちゃんが計画したことだからな。
坊ちゃん？
それがこの事件の真相だ。今さら気づいたところでもう手遅れだがな。投票のやり直しなどもうできないのだ。
それは困ったね。
Yes, Chiaki, yes it is.
もしペコ山さんの主張が通っちゃったら、私たちは全員不正解ってことになっちゃうよ。
その場合に生き残るのって
俺だけ。
おかしいよ。そんなのどう考えたっておかしいって。
ペコ山のどこが道具なんじゃ。ペコ山はれっきとした人間だろうが。
それを決めるのはお前たちではない。モノクマだ。すでに投票は終了している。あとはモノクマの判断に従うしかないはずだ。
なんだよそれ。
we did pretty damn well there. Not bad at all. Hey, Laura, you're saying kill them both, but it could be everyone else who dies, and it could just become the Fuyuhiko show from this point onwards.
迷うな。迷いつつも。とりあえずはこれで終了ってことで、そしてお楽しみの結果発表はこの後すぐ。
Some blag. Let's actually talk correctly. Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Kozubi is... Hold on a second. Okay, I'll wait. Sorry, I'm just hesitating. There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Pekko's the killer. Why?
Oi, oi.
Why? Well, it's obvious. You're not a tool. You're a friggin' human being.
Yeah.
If I'm human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
知らないだけだ。
Because you don't know. You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. People such as myself. Only exist to be tools? What does she mean, Fuyuhiko? Pekko and I grew up together. Are you childhood friends then?
Yeah.
No, it's completely different from that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kuzuryu clan took me in.
私はドームだ。
They gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property. Property, you say? Means she's a hitman, arranged by my clan to work directly under me.
坊ちゃんが襲われれば盾となって守り、坊ちゃんが殺意を抱けば剣となって殺す。私はそのためだけに生きる権利を与えられたのだ。私は人間である前に坊ちゃんの道具なのだ。この体が動かなくなる時まで私はその役割を全うしてみせる。
そんな。
But that is... You are wrong. You are not a tool, Pekko. Because if you are a tool, then what was all the time we spent together?
なんでもない。
Nothing. Huh? I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all. Yeah, I guess in a way it's kind of like the relationship that Ichiban had with Ro at the start of Like a Dragon. You know, where it was his job to kind of keep the young master comfortable and happy at all times. Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that's what my young master ordered me to do.
Kisama.
That's why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
Yeah.
It's not as if it started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household's power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household.
私は道具だ。
No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool. Then the one who tried to kill Mahiru wasn't you, it was... Fuyuhiko? It is what it is. When I thought I had beat the game, I was suddenly given these photographs. Damn it, I don't understand. Why is my sister in those photos? And she's covered in blood? What does it mean, and why can't I remember? How come I don't even know my sister's dead?
君は
You tried to confirm it with Mahiru. That's why you wanted to talk with her.
だからよ。
Yeah, I sent her the photo because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
だけど
I'm pretty sure Mahiru was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why, even if we're told that we're connected to it, there's no way we could accept it. You know, when Mahiru spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Oh, sorry, I have plans to go to the beach with everyone. Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mahiru? If you want to talk about it, it'd be totally fine. It's pretty important, so, it'll be troubling to involve others. You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted to think about it with me. If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how. That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. Oh no, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling very well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow. She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too. But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiru into a trap, right? By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hyoko. Seriously, what the heck? An eye for an eye. It's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. If the reason that happened was because of some people here, I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right? And so my young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use the bat as the murder weapon because in the game it's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge, clubbing that person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister. So that's why you killed Mahiru with the bat. But still, I believed her up until the very last minute. That game was just a work of fiction. Even so, that bitch! Hey, if the game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E? Hey, I don't want to hear about that. The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but... You shouldn't have killed that girl. Who cares about that? Just answer me. What do you know about the game? You had no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just... wrong. Want me to be honest? This whole time I was acting like a coward. Even if after I called Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse not to go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I had under the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiru. Huh? You saying you killed because you were ordered to? A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions. I don't get this at all. Well, of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand, and pretends to be understood. Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet? Okie dokie, I'll be quiet. Afterwards, as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story. You insisted you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes. So we fell for it. We fell for a trick all along. That's right, you guys have made the wrong decision. You voted for me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer. Hold on, don't like our loss has been decided yet.
Yeah.
No, it should be decided already, isn't that right, Monokuma? I'll admit it, all this talk about Peko being a tool is pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer. Hold on, I'm telling you, hold on! I see. So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope, then. On his behalf, you killed Mahiru, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so you can protect him. You would only go that far because he's your one and only hope. wrong. I have no hope. I am just... a tool? Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway. So I'm going to ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what? Is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us. Is that your hope? Hold on. What's the use of asking him something like that? Oh, you seem distressed. A Midtool doesn't panic like that, right? Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will? Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer, are those things you ordered us to do? Is that the truth? Fuyuhiko? I know you hate our guts, but if you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die. Young master, you just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that. Fuyuhiko, you mentioned this before, but... in this kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots, Byakuya and Teru are proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill. You're still saying that? Of course. I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right? There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please, just tell them the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I'm a tool. Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way, you'll still lose Peko, but if you insist you're the killer, just as she said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair? Which one will be your hope? Let me hear what you have to say.
終わりましたよ、おっちゃん。
てめえ、何やってんだ。分かってんだろ。ここで人を殺したら、この後どうなるか。
分かっているからこそやったんです。あなたに、あれをさせるわけにはいかない。
なあ、ペコ。最初にこの島に来た時、俺は言ったよな。この島では、今までの俺らの関係はチャラだって。お互いいいか、お前は逃げろ。このまま俺のせいにして逃げるんだよ。
おっちゃん、それは無理ですよ。
うるせえ！俺のことは気にすんなっつってんだ。
気にしないわけにはいきません。私は、坊ちゃんの道具です。坊ちゃんを守るための道具なんです。所有者がいなくなってしまったら、道具は何の意味も持ちません。
だから、それはもう終わりなんだ。俺の言うことが聞けねえのかよ。
どちらにしても逃げ切れません。この計画では、おそらく見破られるでしょう。
だったら、なんでてめえは。
私に策があります。
策だ？
ご安心ください。私が必ず坊ちゃんを生かして返してみせます。
てめえ、どうするつもりだ？
道具としての役割を全うするだけです。さあ、早く逃げてください。そろそろ西園寺が目を覚ます頃です。あなたが出て行った後、彼女の死体で道路側の扉を塞がねばなりません。だから、早く。
クソが！いいか、絶対に逃げろよ。俺のことなんか、くずりゆ組のことなんか忘れて。てめえは逃げるんだぞ。
So how about it, Fuyuhiko? Please, tell me the truth.
悪い。
I'm sorry, Peko. I guess I couldn't go through with it after all. Young master!
情けねえ。
Because if that's actually what I have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. I mean, I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself. And I admit, it means that And if I admit, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan? Young master. Oh my, so that's how it turned out. And here I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions. There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool. Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Peko and Fuyuhiko discussed. Well, it's obvious now. I mean, you have the surveillance cameras. You're just having fun, huh? Man, even if it was an act of desperation, Peko's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try and influence the outcomes of a trial like that. But too bad, you're definitely the killer. Peko, the tool with a heart, is the killer. Peko, I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to provide me with the chance to survive. But I had a feeling it would turn out like this. Huh? Young master, you have a kind heart despite being Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself, I believed you wouldn't accept it that easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that. Then, why? Even so, I wanted you to escape. I wanted to protect you. Peko. I'm terribly sorry I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master. Goodbye. And I'm sorry what I've done to you all too. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master. And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again. Of course. Peko. That will do, Monokuma. Why don't you start it already? Just so you know, I will never feel despair. As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die. So cool! But will you be able to maintain that composture to the very end? People who act as proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. Now then, let's begin. Young master, Fuyuhiko, please permit me to make one final selfish request. Didn't I tell you not to call me young master? I want you to remember. The tool Peko Pekoyame, who used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remember that. That's it. How many times do you have to keep? I don't need any tools. You did say that. Then let's begin. The punishment time. Bring him with despair. Jeez, why don't you get it yet? It's time for the ultimate swordswoman, Peko Pekoyama. You stayed by my side all this time. Why didn't you get it? I've prepared a special punishment for you. I never needed a sword or a shield. Wow, Laura, your complete lack of compassion is shocking. Just those comments in the chat, such glee to see the punishment time. This can't be! Even Fihiko? This is bad, it shouldn't be allowed. People dying so easily, falling like dominoes? You bastard! What is this? This can't be. This is a lie, right? Peko! Fihiko! For heaven's sake, it's just the word. The worst. Jeez, what a waste. This conclusion, what a waste. This is why she should have discussed it with me. It was supposed to be a clash between two hopes, but it was crushed into something so unpalatable. You're still talking about that? The hell's wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that 2 of your friends got killed? I am pissed, and I feel so sad and hopeless, but still... It's gonna be alright. This despair is worthless. Even this despair is just a ladder to a bright, shining future that awaits us all. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is the unmistakable truth. Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. In a way, your misguided thoughts of what hope should be remind me of him. I don't really understand what you're saying. Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hopes of the Ultimates here will definitely completely and utterly destroy you. There won't even be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future. How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even Fihiko died, you know? Not yet. He's still alive. What? Everyone, Fihiko is still alive. You serious? Frantically, we rushed over to Fihiko's side.
なんとかしろよ。助けろよ、おい。
やってますって。でも血が止まらないです。喉弱くなって。
なんとかならねえのかよ。しろー。
Well, it serves him right. Were you filled with the hope at the thought of saving her yourself? Is that why you ended up like that? What are you so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him. A surprise order? Why do I have to burn my precious calories just to save some Yakuza scum? It's your duty to save him. Duty? Because it's written in the school trip rules. If the Blacken... Oh, it's not even going to let me read it. Fair enough. If only the Blacken gets executed, then Fihiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. But since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless. But you should be able to do it. Geez, I guess I have no choice. Well, there's no way I can violate a rule, even if it's me. Fine, then I'll save him. Really? I was actually gonna do it all along, so I'm prepared for this. Prepared? And that's when it happened. A siren began ringing out of nowhere, and gradually grew closer and closer. And after he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Fuyuhiko vanished from our sight. Is it really going to be okay to leave this to Monokuma? It can't be helped. It's not like there was any other way. He's going to be fine. He's probably going to get better and come back to us again. You're right. He's definitely going to come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happens. Then, all we can do is wait. Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he caused Mahiru's death, you know? However, we must put that aside since Peko has already been punished, or else we will not be able to advance forward. There's no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness. I guess. Things aren't as exciting as if a shit stirrer like him ain't around. I didn't realize it, but I was wishing for that too. From the bottom of my heart, I really wanted him to return. Fuyuhiko! I don't want anyone else to be a sacrifice. And so the class trial ended. But we still can't see the real ending that we really want yet. When that finally arrives, what will have happened to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see our future, not even a speck. As if we were a boat floating unreliably in a vast dark sea. We were just left there, alone. Only one word could explain our situation. Despair. We couldn't find a more suitable word than that. We're down to 12 students remaining. At least it makes it easier to remember their names. But holy shit, Laura, what did Fuyuhiko ever do to you? Just sheer hatred. Okay, the chapter trophy's called Death, Lies, and Video Games. Laura, I'm deeply concerned. You just seem to hate him irrationally. Okay, let's save the current progress and see what chapter 3 brings. No one's here, right? Man, I can totally see it now. Those idiots can't wait to see the those idiots, I can't wait to see the surprised look on their dumb faces. They'll probably be happy about it. They'll probably be very happy. Alrighty.
希望ヶ峰学園修学旅行実行委員会がお知らせします。お前らグッドモーニング。本日も絶好の南国日和ですよ。さて、今日も全開気分で張り切っていきましょう。
Morning, huh? In the end, I was so worried about Fujiko that I couldn't sleep. Involving himself in Pekko's execution like that, suffering all those wounds. Is he really gonna live? And was it really okay to leave him in Monokuma's care? Worry has consumed my heart. My body feels terribly burdened. But that worry ends here. There's no way I can just lay in here and do nothing. Loosening my stiff body, I slowly sat up in bed. I guess I should head over to the restaurant. That's right, just do it. I should meet up with everyone at the restaurant first, and then we'll question Monokuma afterwards. I'm definitely going to find out if Fujiko is safe or not. And presumably we've got another island to explore as... If it's the same as last time, that trial will have taken out another Monobeast. That way. How's my Tamagotchi doing through that trial? Oh, it's about to hatch. 1 second, I need to take 9 more steps. There it was. Okay, my egg is hatched into a little bunny thing again. Go and gather some presents for it in a bit. Good morning, Chiaki. Yeah, good morning. You're up earlier than usual. Yeah, I couldn't really stay put and do nothing. I see. Gaming as usual. No, I have a slight feeling she's deliberately concentrating on her game. Like she's trying to keep her sadness from showing by being completely focused in gaming. Or is that just me? Okay, let's go and see what Hiyoko was doing in the restaurant. Hajime, you're already here? Hiyoko, you're the only one here. Why are you acting so anxious? I'm not acting... Sorry. I'm not acting anxious. I just happened to be awake by coincidence, so I came in here early. I see. This girl, there's something strange. Is she trying to pull some kind of dirty trick again? Okay, she's not saying anything else. We need to investigate. What's that thing over there? What the heck is this? A panel has been propped up. It's giving a dreadful, unsettling vibe. There's a bunch of photos pasted all over it. Didn't Mahiru take these photos? But what's with this terrifying ambience? Wow, what is this? What an adorable decoration! I don't know who did it, but they must have spent so much time and effort doing their best to make it. Mahiru's gonna be happy too. I don't know who did this, but we should be grateful. Oh, I don't know who did this, but we should be grateful to them, right? Hey, Hiyoko, did you... Oh, good morning. It's so rare to run into you two here. What are you looking at? Huh? What are these horrifying photos? I expected that reaction. Yo, what happened? What's up? Is it a brawl? Huh? Yo, what's all the ruckus this morning? This is bad. Please take a look at these photos. Huh? Photos? Whoa, what the heck?
Oi, 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 oi!
What kind of ominous crap is this? It's like something you'd use for sorcery. This is clearly an insult against Mahiru. I don't know what the hell did this, but they've got a lot of nerves. Oh, this is too much. To actually treat Mahiru's photos like this. Everyone, I understand how you guys feel, but it's probably... Good morning, everyone. Good mongrel. What's with those nasty photos? They're sure giving off a crazy, huge, ominous aura. There's no excuse. This is too terrible. How could someone be capable of such a heartless trick? No, seriously, it's just... I know, right? Seriously, it's just the worst. Jeez, I wonder who the hell did it. Huh? You're right. There's no way Mahiru will be happy with this. She won't be unhappy. I'm sure she'll just be angry. She'll cry tears of blood. Huh? Man, who the hell did this? No, we'll have to search for the criminal later. In the meantime... Fire! Start the fire! We'll have a grand bonfire so Mahiru can reach Nirvana. Seriously, this is... You can't. Someone took their time to make this memorial so we can mourn for Mahiru. You can't burn it. Mourn Mahiru? You sure it's not the other way around? I'm pretty sure whoever made this is totally disrespecting Mahiru. Really? I think it's just a little clumsy. Why don't you take a closer look at the intent instead of focusing on appearances? Despite their clumsiness, I'm sure whoever made this probably did their very best. If you look carefully, don't you feel like you can sense their feelings? Mahiru's not alone. She'll be with us now and forever. This was probably made with those feelings. So I definitely think, yeah, it's a nice decoration. After hearing you say that, I'm starting to feel the same thing. You sure are simple-minded. I really don't want to burn it. Huh? Oh, was the person who made this? Mahiru was really nice. She politely taught me how to tie my kimono. She was really good at taking care of others. Mahiru's probably lonely by herself, so I wanted to tell her she's not alone, even if she's in heaven. I did want to make it look better, but unless I'm dancing, I'm so clumsy at whatever I do. I'm so terribly sorry. I spoke out of turn without considering your feelings at all. Sorry, Hiyoko. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How should I put it? It looks like we misunderstood. Now that I take a closer look, it looks like you put a lot of thought into the decorations. So let's keep this thing around until we get off the island. No, it should come with us when we get off the island too. It would be a waste to leave behind such wonderful photos. So we're not gonna burn it? Of course not. We would never burn it. Weren't you the one who started shouting that? Fine then, I'll forgive you all. Except Mikan, of course. Why are you so strict with me? Man, that's so unexpected. I really can't imagine Hiyoko being so diligent and earnest about something. Who cares about that? Hiyoko has a very kind heart. A kind... Oh, come on, it's not like that. Please, just stop it already. You don't have to be embarrassed. Seriously, stop it. Don't tease me. Oh, Hiyoko is so adorable when she's embarrassed. Shut the fuck up, you pig-faced troll. Why only me? At any rate, I hope this is finally settled now. It's very like you guys to settle things like this. Really? Feels like we made such a huge fuss about it, and finally we settled things. That's just like you guys. Little by little, we're trying to understand and find the good in each other. The reason why we can move forward without feeling despair towards our situation. Yeah, you guys are all splendid. Splendid, huh? I have arrived. Apologize for the... What is the object which is releasing such a foul aura? A malice clings to Mahiru even after her death. We'll all be sucked in if we look directly at it.
最低だ。
Wow, this is a very hopeless object. It doesn't belong in a hopeful place at all. It's brimming with malice. Let's just hurry up and destroy it. I can't stand to look at it for even one more second. Stand aside. I shall shatter this barbaric, blasphemous, false idol into pieces. Now those two are here. Do you still think that we're splendid? Looks like it's going to take a little more time. I completely agree. The scene unfolding in front of me was so embarrassing, all I could do was sigh. But at least it was a peaceful scene. However, we didn't realise just how short-lived this peace would be. Even though we were finally bonding, a situation was brewing like a huge fracture running between us all. And that would be the trigger of truly horrible and atrocious... and it would be the trigger for a truly horrible and atrocious incident. Not just for me, but for every single one of us. We just hadn't realised it yet. So, Chapter 3. Trapped by the Ocean Scent. Phew, I'm stuffed. I can't eat another damn bite. Man, you sure do eat a lot. Don't you ever worry about, like, choking? I never get worried. You don't? Wait, what about Fuyuhiko? Is he really alright? I was so concerned I could not sleep at all last night. Plus, if his fate is in Monokuma's paws, I'm even more concerned. Oh, if only I could have tended to his wounds somehow. Wish I wasn't so useless. Well, do you think you guys should worry? I don't think you guys should worry about it. Do you just forget everything that happens when you eat? Now that I've got a belly full of food, I'm all set. So, leave the rest to me. I'll question Monokuma and avenge Fuyuhiko. Avenge? He's not even dead. What vengeance? You just want to test your skill. Well, yeah. She flat out admitted it. Okay, everyone. Can I have your attention, please? Oh, it's you, Monomi. What do you want?
Man,
the fun mood's over now, thanks to you. Did I just ruin the mood? Geez, don't treat me so harshly. I did my very best today, too. Hey, who the hell are you? We're talking about something important. Go away. Okay, I'm sorry. Wait, no. I definitely don't want to be treated like an outsider. Just what do you want? What do you mean by I did my very best? Oh, you finally asked me. Well, once again, I've defeated another Mono Beast. How'd you like me now? I worked hard, didn't I? If you've defeated a Mono Beast, that means... That's right. We're now able to visit yet another island. So let's all live happily ever after with each other this time, okay? No more getting tricked by Monokuma. No more thinking about leaving this island. Let's all live together peacefully as best friends. A new island, huh? Maybe now we'll finally find it. A way to get off this island and go home. No, that's the only thing we have. That's our one and only hope. Oh, you guys feeling about the island even though I said not to? More importantly, Monomi, what happened to Fuyuhiko? Oh, Fuyuhiko? Oh, you see, I don't know. Miss Sonia, can't you seem to waste your time asking her? In the end, she's just Monokuma's ally.
Kisama.
You're also part of that mysterious World Ender organization, aren't you? That's the organization that brought us to this island, right? Since you're the one that brought us to this island, it's gotta be it. Hey, I don't know if you're a rabbit or a pig, but just what are you planning? This is a great opportunity. It's time you finally filled us in. Oh, what a dilemma. That's one thing I can't say. Truly, this is the tragedy of middle management. She ran away again. She's always like this when things get inconvenient for her. Oh well, who cares about Monomi? More importantly, she mentioned a new island. What should we do? I do not think we should be exploring when Fuyuhiko is in danger. But we must move forward no matter what despair stands in our way. That's what hope should be. What hope? You always say that just before you lead us into a trap.
どっか湧いてんじゃね？
Jeez, you're seriously just as annoying as Monokuma.
ねえねえ
I'm also worried about Fihiko, but it's really okay if we stand here doing nothing. Isn't it better if we do what we can? What we can, huh? She's right, let's try and find a way off this island before he comes back.
確かに
You are right. Fihiko will not recover any faster if we just stand around and do nothing. I agree with Miss Sonia.
よし
Then it's decided, let's explore and search for new hope.
待て
So wouldn't it be faster just to beat up the rest of the monobeasts and search the islands in one go?
任せとけ
If that strange-looking rabbit can defeat one, it should be easy for us too, right?
あったれ
Don't think about doing anything reckless. Anyway, let's begin. Let's open up a way to a hope-filled future with our very own hands. After all that, I feel like we're doing exactly what Nagato wants us to do. In order to prepare for exploring a new island, we left the restaurant. Okay, adventure time. Let's have a little look around the new island before we call it for the day. Okay, I can't remember which way we head. I want to go and buy some presents as well, ready for free time and for buttering up the cyber pet. I'm not sure if they'll let me onto the beach right now, though, to use the Mono machine. Let's try and find out what's the beach. Oh no, can't buy gifts just yet. I've got to go and explore the island then. Just keep an eye on Tamagotchi and make sure it doesn't get too sad. So I want to see if we can get it to evolve into something different. Let's give you some presents. Have some ramen. More things we can throw at it. Let's hope not going any further. Try giving it one more thing to see. Oh no, it's still going up. Okay. Ages to get this thing to hope up. Yeah. Presents, should be happy. We just gotta keep the little darling from falling into despair, and we'll see what happens when it evolves with a maxed out hope meter. Okay, let's explore that island then. Okay. This is in the right place. Oh no, I've got to cross the bridge, so let's get to the central island. door 3 we're after now. So that's door 2 where the diner and the beach are. And let's see what weird shit's on island number 3. Monomi was right, the monobeast that was blocking this bridge is gone. Then if we cross this bridge, we should reach a new island. With a feeling of hope in my heart that overshadowed any lingering fear of nervousness I felt, I crossed the bridge that led to the new island.
ここが3番目の島か。なんだか今までの島と雰囲気が全然違うな。
The residences and ruins are all in shambles. It barely feels like a resort. Not only that, there's definitely no sign of people here either. It feels a little dangerous somehow. It might be better to proceed cautiously. Okay, let's see what we got. Hospital! So we're going to find Fujiko. Looks like this is the hospital's lobby. The ambience feels like something out of a horror film. I definitely don't want to be a patient here. Hajime! Holy shit! Oh, I'm sorry I scared you. Don't worry, even if you have a heart attack from getting scared, this is a hospital after all. The moment I have a heart attack, I'll definitely have something I need to be worried about. But this hospital is a little strange. I can't find any doctors, nurses, or patients anywhere. Just as I thought. Here too. Damn it, there's nobody here either. What's going on with this island? Oh, I noticed all the medical supplies are here. I'm not sure they'll be useful unless we check them. Oh, this means I need to go and check them, right? Understood. I'll go ahead and do that in a flash, so please don't hate me. Mikan frantically ran to the other end of the dark hall and disappeared, making a huge push as she left. I guess that means it's okay to leave this place to her, huh? Okay, what we got to look at? There's a paper on the bulletin board. Apparently it's the hospital notice. But there's no one on the island, so who is this notice written for? Not informative. Of all the people, it seems I've immersed myself in nostalgia. This place is similar to the place where the mark of defeating devil was carved into my body long ago. The mark of defeating the devil? I have said too much. Forget what you heard for your sake. He was the one who volunteered that information, and now he's already telling me to forget it? Yep, Tanaka. Okay, so we can get further into the hospital. The patient room and consultation room are beyond this point, right? Well, it's fine if I leave it to Mikan. No, or not. Walk out. We've learnt nothing from the hospital. What's next? The Titty Typhoon, but of course. Who doesn't want to spend time at the Titty Typhoon? This building with its gaudy and tasteless neon lights obviously looks suspicious. I can't say for sure if there's no danger. I should cautiously check what's inside. Bit fixated on ultimate gymnast breasts. It's a music venue, this should be more ibuki sort of thing. Not really, let's go inside. What the? She's testing the acoustics. Why are you shouting so suddenly? Don't surprise me like that. The truth is so overwhelming that I can't help shouting out. Because this is a music venue, right? Yeah, looks like it. I never expected to find a music venue. I can't help but feeling excited. Oh, did I say that twice? Oh, I thought I'd skip something. Huh? Did I just say that twice? Are you okay? You're giving off a weird vibe. Not at all, I'm totally fine. Not at all, I'm totally fine. Huh? Did I say that twice again? Huh? Did I say that twice again? You don't look very okay. Man, with a venue like this, Ibuki has no choice but to lend a helping hand. This is just the beginning. I'll invite everyone to feel this wonderful feeling. It's like the smug feeling you get when you explain something with an elaborate metaphor that no one understands. I feel like I understand, but at the same time, I don't understand. Oh well, if you've really taken a liking to the music venue, I'll leave you to investigate it. Leave it to me! Let me bite you! I'm tired. I should hurry up and go and check out another place. Anything more to look at? What a splendid place, Hajime! This must be the fabled disco. Disco? It is where hip youngsters wear feather fans and tight clothes as they dance their go-go's and lambadas. I have no clue what Sonia is talking about. We all do. We went to Club Debler after all. We know all about the disco scene. There's a stage. I'll probably never have a chance to be in the limelight. It says staff only. It's probably some sort of storage room. Might as well check inside. There's a lot of different instruments here, including drum sets and guitars. Looks like the stage design stuff too. Paint, stage lights, wallpaper and curtains. I guess there's nothing special here we need right now. It's probably all going to be relevant in a murder, so there we go. 2 step ladders next to each other. They must be required for stage design. It might even be used for stuff like film projects. Is that a mirror? You see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'll be easy to check how you look. Yeah, remember all this, and so we can piece together the locked room mystery that will inevitably follow. There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I know about guitars and drums, but there are also some instruments and machines that I've never seen before. There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. It's like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. There's carpeting, wallpaper, and even different paints. It's probably stuff used for livening up the stage design or live performances. We've looked at everything. Let's back out. See if there's anything in the auditorium. So this is the baton lighting's control panel. Apparently you can control the baton lighting with this. What if I knew what baton lighting was? Okay, we'll leave this venue to Ibuki and Sonia. Let's see what's outside. First we say hello to my little friend. Oh, she's so good. Oh, fuck. No, I don't want to go in it again. I wanted to run. Oh, come on, Kim! Apparently, subconsciously, I just want to be in the Titty Typhoon. I mean, who wouldn't? Let's get past it before I press the run button this time. There we go. Okay, so we got a motel. Hey, there are vacancies. Building with guest accommodations and a parking lot. This is supposed to be a motel, right? I've seen them before in movies, but this is my first time actually seeing one in person.
Wow, what a rundown motel! It looks pretty unsanitary too! Just like Hajime's house.
You've never seen my house?
Oh, I didn't know you were here! You don't stand out at all, so I didn't notice you. Anyway, this place is seriously run down. It's like the perfect home for minimum wage workers.
It's a bit harsh, don't you think?
But we gotta make sure we check it thoroughly. It's possible there might be a clue here.
If you think so, why don't you go and look inside instead of standing around doing nothing?
You're probably too vulgar to get this, but there's a saying, praise a fool and you might make him useful.
What's that supposed to mean?
Akane was checking out the inside. After I gave her a little praise, she got really excited about it. A dumbass like her is pretty rare, so we gotta make sure she's treated well.
her rotten attitude is this extreme, I really can't take it personally. God, I hope she dies quickly. This bunch of similar-looking private rooms, the insides probably look the same too. It's dark and slightly dirty. There's no doubt that a room like this would be the perfect in a crime movie. It's just to say the night, the cottage is good enough. Alright, just gonna go inside it. Oh, there's a car. A rundown, rusted, rotting car that someone had abandoned. Hey, maybe it'll start up if I keep staring at it. No, probably not. Hotel, so I'll keep going. Electric Avenue. Got our own little Akihabara then. Okay, dude. Okay. I'm hyper paranoid about my Tamagotchi being sad. There are a bunch of street booths filled with electric appliances in the back of a narrow alleyway. Machines and other parts are cluttered together on display. It definitely seems fishy. But wait, with this many machines we could probably find something we can use for two-way communication, right? Looks like it's best if I search around here. Exposed electric wires, potentially for a murder later. What's this? There are so many machines, just by looking at them I have no clue what they're used for. Don't really recommend that section. What do you mean? Well, I'm pretty sure amateurs won't get it. All that stuff there, it's machines used for stuff like wiretapping or recording secret videos. Looks like there's some ancient looking surveillance cameras too. Machines used for recording secret videos? Hey, don't get it all twisted. I just have mechanical knowledge of these things. I've never actually used them before, alright? Said you did. Hey, speaking of surveillance cameras, we're being constantly videotaped and wiretapped by Monokuma, right? Like, I'm kind of jealous. What does he get to see when he's watching Miss Sonia? He says he's never used these before. If I let him, he'll totally be the type of person who'll eventually use them. Take the hidden mono. Because it gives me money to spend in the shop. There's a lot of CRT TVs lined up here. They look really old. It looks like they're not designed for using terrestrial broadcasting. Not that it matters, it looks like the TV signal isn't reaching here anyway. Various desktop and laptop computers are arranged in a disorderly manner like a pile of oversized trash. Although they're a little old-fashioned and run down, they all look like they could still be used. I know, if we can connect to the internet, we might be able to call for help with these. As soon as I thought of that, I grabbed a random laptop and pulled it out of the pile, and turned it on. I tried to see if it would connect to the internet. No use, it looks like it's not connecting. Well, there's no way it'd be that easy, but just when I was about to give up, my eyes noticed strange icons arranged on the desktop. A Sammy X-File? What's this? Without thinking, I clicked that strangely named icon. It's a document file. Based on the format, it looks like it's some kind of report. I scanned across the words displayed on the screen. About the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This horrendous event originated with some students of Hope's Peak Academy causing a revolt. The students of the Reserve Department were dissatisfied with being treated differently than the primary department and began to fight in the academy. At first, the dispute was confined to campus, and hopes were high that it would settle down someday. But things quickly escalated. Behind the scenes of the rebellion, a huge authority was exerting its influence. Eventually it spread like an infection, provoking riots in various parts of the world. It was unlike any previous act of terrorism or coup d'etat. It seemed to have a much different purpose. However, no matter what, we can assume, we simply cannot apply reason to the subversive moment. Nonetheless, the description is not chaotic or disorganized. It's both purposeful and malicious. Therefore, the subversive moment full of despair, Hope's Peak Academy became the origin of that incident was forced to put an end to their long history. As for their students who survived, they were forced to kill each other in a lessened despair. It's no use, the words are too garbled to read beyond that point. What is this?
How
normal. It's normal. It's not normal like a dog barking. It's such a normal reaction. It's quite novel. Hey, you can't react with more gusto. Don't you know how very important this scene is? Could it be? Were you the one who created this? Oh, that's not Monokuma. Could it be? Were you the one who created this file? My, what makes you think that? Because it's obviously the only thing I can think of. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, riots in various parts of the world, and Hope's Peak Academy getting destroyed? It sounds like something stupid you'd make up.
And?
What's Hope's Peak Academy Reserve Department? I've never even heard of that before.
Oh, really? That's weird. Of all people, you should definitely be the one who knows about it.
What do you mean?
Oh, I guess you forgot about it, along with memories of your school life. So it can't be helped.
While we're on the subject of the stupid things, that file said something about students who survived. Is that referring to us? The rest of the file is...
Yeah.
Hold on a sec, you guys.
Oi.
Just what the heck have you guys been talking about? It makes no sense.
Movies with no images, music with no sound, novels with no words. These are things that truly don't make any sense. So you can't say something this simple doesn't make any sense.
Who cares about that? Just answer me. Who are the students who survived?
I wouldn't know an important story like that. Because the only thing I'm good for is being cute.
Damn it, he ran away again. Hey, Hajime. Don't worry, it's gonna be fine. I'm sure he's making it all up. That's it. It's definitely it. There's a lot of electric appliances in this mess, including home appliances and acoustic equipment. All of these look old. Do they even still work? Somehow it looks like she's fishing things out of the pile of electrical appliances. Chiaki, what happened? Are you looking for something? Yeah, I was wondering if there are any games consoles in here. Sometimes old hardware is treated like junk. Oh, so that's what you're doing. I already have a TV in my cottage, so it doesn't have to be a non-portable device. I'll settle for anything. If you do find something, let me know. I'll help you carry it back to your cottage. Yeah, I will. But I don't want to play video games for a while. I'd rather not be reminded of that previous incident. Teru would have never used this old microwave. He would have probably used the latest kitchen equipment and cooked the world's tastiest dishes. With those dishes, he would have made a lot of people smile. But that's no longer. Yeah, and we're glad he's gone. So this is the cell phone corner. Looks like they don't get reception. Even with all this variety, they may as well just be paperweights. Okay, that's everything for Electric Town, I think. Okay. A movie theatre showing Wild Gun Monokuma and the Wizard of Minomi.
Welcome! We're currently showing right now, so please wait 5 minutes for the next showing to start.
Showing? What's that mean?
Your eyes just for show? Look around! This is a movie theater, right? Then I'm obviously showing a movie.
Showing a movie? Well, I guess there's no need to even ask. You're just going to say that the next movie, that the next motive... You're just going to say this is the next motive, right? Just like Twilight Syndrome murder case. I'm definitely not going to watch your movie, whatever it is. I'm not going to see it.
My goodness, I was thinking about giving you an invitation ticket. But I won't allow you not to watch it. I went to a lot of trouble to make this movie. If you don't watch it, I'm going to be sad.
I'm sure your movie is no different to that game you made.
That game was a shoddy piece of crap. This movie's definitely a masterpiece. Anyway, as long as I refuse to allow it, you'll never have the choice not to watch it. And Monokuma, on this island, my word is law.
If I don't watch it, what are you going to do about it?
There's no way I'd allow such reckless behavior. There's no way I'd allow it, but...
I'll forgive you if you purchase a Monokuma sticker at the goods counter over there. A Monokuma sticker? I guess. There's some strange goods on top of the counter. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with a decal of Nomi's face. Did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag used for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item. Only one person can have it. I feel like that's something that's going to be repeated at a trial shortly. By the way, apparently tote bags were originally invented to carry around ice. So how about it? Wanna buy it? I'll pass. Yeah, I thought you'd say that. I'll just be upfront with you. I got a lot of corners making that thing. That's too upfront. Is this the sticker you were talking about? I'm sorry I was born stupid. It's not funny and I don't understand its purpose. Oh, how fast is this? To tell you the truth, it's a very lucky sticker I received from a wandering miracle-working priest. And it could be yours for the special price of only $1.5 million. $1.5 million? Don't mess with me, I don't have that kind of money. Then you can pay me back when you get off this island. If you don't like it, you could always just watch my... Fine, I'll pay it. Whoa, I'm surprised! As long as I can pay it back after I get out of here, I'll pay anything. Even $1.5 million. You're the first person ever to pay $1.5 million for this sticker. In other words, you really don't want to watch my movie, huh? That makes me a sad Monokuma. But if I'm going to make a huge profit, it's okay. I'm a mascot who has a hobby of counting money after all. You're the worst mascot ever. Come on, take it, thief. And slap it on your forehead, thief. Take advantage of this divine opportunity, thief. The sticker I received was even thinner and more cheap looking than I thought it would be. It's like the prize from a box of candy. Did I really agree to pay so much money for this piece of crap? Maybe I am a little crazy. Whoa there, it looks like the showing is over. Alrighty, I gotta cut those questionnaires. At that moment, Monokuma started humming and skipped her way towards the door leading to the theatre. The door opened violently and one person appeared from within. Nagito, please answer my questionnaire. Doesn't matter if I answer it. That movie was so boring it was torture. Minutes felt like weeks while I was watching it. Well, I guess that's what art is, because it's not really art unless it surpasses common sense. I thought there was going to be another motive. I guess that's not the case. What a letdown. If money would have settled this, I should have just settled it with money. Nagito is so depressed. The movie must have been really bad. I definitely made the right call by not watching it. Take that. It's a video game poster. It looks interesting. Okay, so that's the poster for the Danganronpa spin-off game, Ultra Despair Girls, which I will get to at some point, just so you know. I'm definitely going to buy that. Subtle marketing there. It's a food shop. A lot of things like popcorn, sandwiches and drinks are all arranged here. Can I go into the screen? I'll speak to Nagito first. I'm so tired from boredom. Money would have got me out seeing it. I should have settled it with money. Let me ask you something. If you were told you could pay $1.5 million not to watch that movie, I'd gladly pay it. Quick answer. The movie must have been that bad, huh? Apparently I can watch Monokuma's specially made movie. However, I heard the content is just terrible. I don't have to watch it since I bought a sticker. But it cost $1.5 million. Maybe I was too hasty. I can't watch it. Hajime, after Nagito's glowing review, did you change your mind about wanting to watch my movie? Of course not. I've got no option to watch it, so let's get out. Hajime, over here, please. Hold on. Sonia, did something happen? Just now I went to the hospital and it appears Mikan has made a very serious discovery at the hospital. A very serious discovery at the hospital? It's not strange drugs or thick needles or anything like that, right? Hajime, it appears you are the same as me. Huh? It is the same as if I turn around, he's there, but I also remember that person in the wind. What are you talking about? Geez, are you so unrefined? It's Japan's legendary medical drama. That person in the wind aired in 1984 and set the standard for every trendy drama that followed. It's about a righteous rookie doctor and an elite senior doctor who fight over their mutual love interest. Actually, the lead actor and actress got married in real life. Hold on, why do you know so much about old Japanese medical dramas? Anyway, please hurry. We will be waiting at the patient's room at the back of the hospital's first floor. The patient's room at the back of the hospital's first floor. I really don't understand, but I might as well head over to the hospital.
Yeah.
You're late, Hajime. Looks like you're the last one. Are the others already here? There are patient rooms lining the hallway, but everyone is apparently gathered in the room at the very back. You're not going with them? Miss Sonia, as expected from the Ultimate Princess, she cordially asked me to come. She's very much in touch with the feelings of us common folk. Nevertheless, I know my place, and I'm not reckless enough to go along with her. Since it's going to be such a touching scene, a worthless thing like me would just be a nuisance, right? Touching scene? Hajime, I'm jealous of you. Jealous of me? You don't know what your talent is, but you're showing no distress, and you're even opening up to everyone. That must mean you have a lot of confidence in yourself, right? Are you being sarcastic? Oh no, not at all. But still, I do wonder what sort of talent you really possess. Since you've dragged it out this long already, I'm sure it must be an appropriately magnificent talent. Who knows? It's not like my fault for dragging it out. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I'm sorry for just stepping on you for just a foolish conversation. Please go ahead and take care. Oh. If anyone actually cares, England has apparently won the sports ball according to Laura. Or rather, presumably through to whatever the next round of sports ball is. Yay, sports ball! After all that, what did he really want to say to me? Well, I guess I could have guessed that as well, because I can hear the kids next door sing that Ole 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 song through the wall. Okay, the last room, they said. I'm going to assume it's, Fuyuhiko. Oh, through to the semi-finals. That's some exciting sports ball talk right there. I can hear voices on the other side of the door. Sounds like they're already here, but what are they doing? I had a feeling something bad was happening again. Cautiously, I opened the door. Huh? I couldn't help but raising my voice.
なんだよ。幽霊でも見たような面しやがってよ。
クズリュウ、お前大丈夫なのか？
ただのかすり傷だ。
全然かすり傷じゃないですけどね。
まあ、姿が見られて安心したわい。くたばってんじゃねえかと心配しておったぞ。
これくらいで死ぬわけねえだろ。死ねるわけねえだろ。
Earlier I asked Monokuma and he showed me his medical records. There's a lot of sword-related wounds, but they were relatively light wounds. No organs or nerves were damaged. Considering how fiercely he was attacked, this is pretty miraculous. You're a ballsy one. Is this what they call having the devil's luck?
そうかな?
Who knows? Maybe it wasn't luck. Oh yeah, Laura, he's alive for now. But there's always the possibility of dying later, though. This is Danganronpa, after all.
あのね。
Maybe Peko gave her life to protect Fuyuhiko. She protected him while she was getting attacked by that horde of marionettes. If she really wanted to protect Fuyuhiko at all costs, it's not strange to think that she would have done that. No, I think it's better if we think about it like that.
君は...
You think so too, right, Fuyuhiko? That must be what you thought. There's no way you can die, right?
さあな。
forcing out those words, Fihiko turned his bed away from us and stopped talking. Oh, I think Fihiko should rest in here for a while. His wounds haven't fully healed, so it'd be bad if he overexerted himself. No need to worry, I'll take care of him for the time being. I mean, that's what nurses are for. You hear that, Fihiko? Just relax and get some sleep. I'll be the one who avenges you. Seriously, he's not dead. You shouldn't, talk so loudly in front of the injured. Akane, Fihiko has finally come back to us. You better not do anything reckless. I can't stand the thought of us losing someone any longer. I know that, I just have to win, right? This is bad. She doesn't understand at all. Then do whatever you want. Hey, Nekamaru. You're just the kind of woman who refuses to listen once her mind is made up. I know that too well. So do whatever you want. I don't care about you anymore. However, I'm never going to do it to you again. It? Please keep your voices down. You're the loudest one here. Hey, wait a second, Nekamaru. It was my first time. I never thought something would feel so good existed in this world. My body still hasn't forgotten, and now you're saying you're just gonna stop all of a sudden? Look, my body's getting all hot again just thinking about it. Hey, you're kidding me. Is it what I think it is? If you're not gonna heed my warning, it's unfortunate, but it must come to an end. He's clearly talking about fighting her, but poor choice of words. As he spat those words, Nekamaru left the patient's room. Hold it, I can't live without it! With a voice that sounded like it wants to cling to Nekamaru, Akane rushed out the patient's room. I wonder what that was all about. Oh, it's finally quiet. It's such bad manners to raise your voice inside a hospital. Humans are such foolish creatures. Hey, Hiyoko. It's nothing. Something's definitely wrong. I mean, she's glaring really hard at Fihiko. But I guess it makes sense. Fihiko is the one who got Mahiru killed by Peko, and Hiyoko was nearly framed as her killer. There's no way she's just going to get over that. Hey, what are you making such a scary face? Like, no matter what it means, it, right? He's still talking about it. Yeah. Suspicious. Definitely suspicious. All we gotta do is follow them. You think so too, right? A fire that didn't need to be started has become a towering inferno. Can I leave? I don't know. We've got to talk to everyone first. Probably impossible, but those two are like in an intimate relationship. Intimate relationship? That's not how a teenager would describe it. But did you not hear how Akane pleading as she ran after Nekamaru? The voice was oozing sexiness, dude. The more he talks about this, the more he sounds like a dirty old man. But following after them is scary too. If I ever got caught, they might rearrange my face. Oh, if only I had more courage. Well, I guess avoiding danger takes courage. Maybe, but I'm a little ashamed of myself. She's staring daggers at Fihiko. It doesn't feel like I can have a casual conversation with her. So, Peko's last will was probably inherited by Fihiko. It's so romantic, but it's so sad. I shall put my heart and soul into my song. If you make any loud noises, Mikan's gonna be mad at you. Did you say something? No, you're so quiet I can't hear you at all. Oh well, I think I should just leave her be. So what should we do? Do you guys want to call it quits for the day? We can talk about it tomorrow. I know we're tired from all the walking we've done. Please leave Fihiko to me. I'll make sure he's nursed back to health. I will do my very best to nurse him back to health so I won't be hated. She's still glaring. For now, we decided to call it a day and headed back to our cottages. Walking around all day wore us out, but the exhaustion we felt might have also been a feeling of relief. I arrived at my cottage much earlier than usual, and fell into a deep, deep sleep.
You admire superheroes? Don't you understand what superheroes are like? Superheroes live to stop people from achieving their hopes and dreams, you know? They
They immediately attack people in groups because they don't have many friends themselves, you know? They're all short-tempered and say stuff like, now I'm mad and I won't forgive you, and laugh, you know? They're lazy people who run away once the other guy starts fighting back, you know? They're willing to use weapons even if they're fighting someone alone or unarmed, you know? They're always the winner, so they don't know what it's like to have a weakling's worries, you know? And they like to wear flashy costumes, you know? Which means they're all a bunch of smart, good-looking, violent, stubborn elitists who don't have many friends. Do you really want to admire people like that? Like you say.
希望ヶ峰学園修学旅行実行委員会がお知らせします。お前らグッドモーニング。本日も絶好の南国日和ですよ。さて、今日も全開気分で張り切っていきましょう。
Phew. It's been a while since I've slept a lot. My head feels clearer thanks to that. Alright, should head over to the restaurant. Just gonna try and get the free time to start because that'll be a good place to save it. You know, so we start next time on something frivolous and not a huge heaping chunk of plot. Good morning, Mikan. Oh, Hajime, good morning. It's almost time to meet with everyone at the restaurant, right? I'm so glad I went to check with Pihiko, so I thought that I was late. I see you're busy this morning. Oh, not at all. I'm only useful in situations like this anyway. How's Pihiko doing? Well, it might be better if you ask at the restaurant when anyone's together. Thought she'd tell me about Pihiko, and that's why she was standing there. Well, apparently not. Let's get round to the front of the restaurant then. I need to give Tamagotchi a quick check before we go in. Oh, she's good. The faces of everyone who gathered in the restaurant all look somewhat light-hearted. Everyone must be really happy that Pihiko's safe. The day ended halfway yesterday, so let's try to put together our information about the new island. In the end, we couldn't find a way to escape from the island, right? Seriously, you guys are useless. But there's a music venue. I got that, but what about the clues we really need? Clues like information about the island, or anything that might help us understand what's happening to us. In the town with those machines, I found a clue contained within a file on one of the laptops. Oh, you saw that too? I was told about that by Nagato, so I checked it as well. I saw it too. It's about the fact that Hope's Peak Academy has already been destroyed. Huh? Hope's Peak has been destroyed?
Yeah.
It's probably another one of Monokuma's pranks. There's no way Hope's Peak Academy would fall. But even if it is a prank, it's not something he should be allowed to do. A symbol of Hope getting destroyed? It's not something you should joke about. Well, if you're still wondering about it, it might be better for you to confirm it yourself. If I remember to, I'll give it a try. So basically, on that island we found no way to escape, nor any useful clues this time round. Oh, hold on. It's this time again, not this time around. You don't have to correct us each time. However, it's not all bad news. Pihiko will be able to return to us. That guy pisses me off, but it sure makes me happy to think he's going to come back to us. He's recovering extremely well, so I'm pretty sure he can be discharged from the hospital in 1 week. However, he's probably lost the use of his right eye forever. He totally deserves that. Hey, aren't you going a little far? Man, I sure did eat. I'm stuffed today, too. Certainly eat a lot, even without listening to what others are saying. Okay then, since I'm stuffed, I should go train now. Huh? Train, you say? You hate training. How rare of you. If I don't do it, I won't get stronger. I have to do it. Bye now. She's like really pumped up. Hope she's not thinking about doing anything bad. With that, our morning meeting ended and we all went back to our cottages. Now then, what should I do today? Okay, we've reached the first lot of free time. I think that's probably a good time to call it for the day. And, it's an easy place for us to pick up next time. So, I am Kim, or Adverse Camber 42, and this stream is live Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 PM GMT, or Saturdays at 5 PM GMT, where I'll be sticking with Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair until the bitter end. I also sometimes play a bit of Cyberpunk 2077 on the side, just when I get a couple of free hours to do so. If you follow the Adverse Camber 42 Twitter, I'll always give you a heads up before I pop on and play a bit. I've had a couple of good nights of playing it and got through some good subquests lately, and I might pop on and play a bit more tonight, so yep, do keep an eye on that Twitter. I also have an Adverse Camber 42 YouTube channel where old episodes are put up usually within a day of them airing here, in case you need to catch up on the plot of Danganronpa 2 so far, or any of my previous streams. My tastes are varied and there's quite a wide variety on there, including Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, One Piece Odyssey, Goodbye Volcano High, Yakuza Kiwami and Like a Dragon, House of Ashes. As I say, do check it out if you're interested. I'm also one half of Things Are Getting Strange in X-Files Rewatch Podcast. You can find us wherever you get your podcast. New episodes are up every Thursday, 8 PM GMT. We're reviewing the X-Files 2 episodes at a time. We're currently at the very end of Season 7, so this Thursday's episodes will be Je Souhaite and Requiem, the final 2 episodes. Please do check that out if you're interested, and if you can afford it, support the Things Are Getting Strange Patreon, because it helps fund our episodes and it has some exclusive reviews on there, including our reviews of the first 3 novels, I think. No, wait, the first 2 novels. That's Whirlwind and Goblins. Ground Zero will follow shortly, and also a full review of the 1998 X-Files FMV game on PlayStation, PSX, original PlayStation, which I had a ton of fun playing through, so I hope you enjoy that. That's everything for today. Thank you for bearing with me. As I said, hopefully I'll be on a bit later on to play some more Cyberpunk, but this stream of Danganronpa will continue on Monday at 8 PM. Hope to see you then.